Hello, my friend. Welcome to the channel Ads with Lavneek. So, in today's video, I will be telling you how you can create campaigns on Google Ads. Basically, how you can structure your campaigns on Google Ads for a e-commerce brand and drive maximum result possible from the advertising budget. I know that we learn from YouTube that how we can create a search campaign or a PMax campaign, but when it comes to creating a structure that can and using campaigns of different types that works together to give the best results possible from the advertising budget, I will tell you today that how you can structure those campaigns and how you can drive the best result possible from the advertising budget. So without wasting any time, let's just go to the structure sheet which I have created. So we will take scenario first in which the account is new and there is no past data. So basically you are starting from the scratch. So considering it is an e-commerce brand, the first campaign that you have to create is Performance Max campaign for your best sellers. Your client will always know what is bestseller. Let's say they are new on Google, but they might be marketing on Facebook, right? So from that data, they would know that okay, these products are our best sellers. And even if they are not, marketing on Facebook, still they would know that okay, these are our high quality products, these are our best sellers, or maybe these are the products that we believe will work in the market. So for that, for those of the product, you have to create a separate campaign, which will be in our case a performance max campaign. And in this campaign, we will not use any asset because the account is new. We don't want any spend to go onto the display placements. We want all the spend to only get utilized by the search results. So basically you have to create a PMax campaign for your best sellers without any assets in that campaign. Also, now coming to the bidding strategy that you will use for this campaign, the bidding strategy for this campaign will be initially maximize conversions. Once you will have like 15 or 20 conversions, then you can shift it to target ROAS. And for target ROAS, how will you add a ROAS percentage? So basically, how I add the ROAS percentage for my campaigns is I usually take last 30 days data based on, let's say, if I take last 30 days duration for my PMax campaigns, and I see that I'm getting 600 ROAS from the campaigns, right, in last 30 days. So basically, what I will do is I will put a ROAS of, let's say, 500 or 550 as a percent under my campaign, and by that way I will not face any problem that my campaign is not spending or anything like that. My campaign will spend, also the results and the cost per conversions will be good as well. Now this is all about your first campaign. Now for your second campaign, let's so we have already catered our best sellers or the products that we believe in under the the PMax bestseller campaign. Now, all of the rest of the your products will go under one campaign, which we are not aware. Like how will they perform in the market when someone will search about them? Will they get conversions or not? So what we will do is we will create a separate campaign for those products, and we will put all of the products under one campaign, and that too will be without assets and following the same bidding strategies as I mentioned for the PMax bestsellers, right? And also here you can control the budget for PMax bestsellers campaigns. You can allocate the highest amount of budget possible as per your ratio, right? And you can keep PMax rest of the product campaign budget a little lower, right? Now, once these two campaigns are set up for you, you will create a brand search campaign, right? I know that you will say that we are just starting out. Why would we need a brand search campaign? Basically, you can create it, you can keep the budget as low as possible. It won't harm you, right? But let's say if your competitor is bidding on your keywords, right? Let's say if there are only a few searches in a day, but still if they are going to your competitor's website, that is not what you want, right? So basically you can have a brand search campaign with your brand keywords and put it on the maximize conversion bid strategy. If you want, right? So yeah, you can create a brand search campaigns, and after that you can create a search campaign for long tail keywords. Let's say the keywords that are long tail and are relevant to your products. So you can create a search campaign for that as well, right? And you only have to, for this search campaign, you only have to use exact match keywords and not any other type of keywords. Okay. So this is the structure that I use for my clients when the account is new, and this has always proved to be working and driving results. So I've just revealed it with all of you, and you can claim these and take the benefits. Now let's come to the scenario second. So scenario second is basically when the account has some data, it is at intermediate stage, right? So for that type of accounts, what we will do is we will create again a PMax campaign of bestsellers without any assets. Oh, sorry, without. This time we will be creating with assets. Why is that? Because now our account has good data, right? So what it will do is, let's say we use the PMax bestseller campaign with assets. So basically, in majority of the cases, if our ROAS, the bidding we have added to the campaign is not very less. So what it does is it basically retarget your website visitors or people who have added your product to the cart, right? So you can take benefit of this. So what will, if you use PMax with assets, what it will do is it will show your products on search results, as well as it will automatically remarket your products on display. So it will give you good results if you follow this approach. I have seen this, I have got amazing results, so I'm just letting you know as well. So try it once and you will have good results. But just make sure that you are not lowering your bid too much, right? If you do that, what will happen is the campaign will start spending a majority of the amount on your display placements, right? And this is not something that you want, because once it will starting to spend on display campaigns, then your cost per conversion only is going to increase, right? But if your ROAS bid is strategically added and you have not lowered it very much, then it will work as a remarketing campaign on display placement, and your cost per acquisition will be much lower. Okay, which will eventually improve your overall campaign ROAS. Now this is the one campaign that you will create where once for an account which has some data. Now the second campaign will be for products that have got no click as of now, right? So basically, what will you do is you will take out data from your Google Ads account, and you will see what are those products that have not got any click yet. So basically, why we are creating a separate campaign for non-click products is because those products have not got the spans they deserved. So we want to test them, we want to give a little push to those products and see if they work with a little push or with a little more ad spend. If and then once you will have new products that are working in the PMax non-click campaign, then you can add those products in your best sellers. Also, make sure when while you creating the new non-click product campaign, make sure, if let's say if some products are like that, if their impression is 500 or 1000 and still they have got no clicks, then you don't have to include those products into the non-click campaign. You just only have to cater those products that have very few impressions and have no clicks, right? So this also you can create with assets. And for the PMax bestsellers and non-click products, this time we will not use maximize conversion and then go for target ROAS. From initial phase, as we have some data in the account, we will from initial phase we will use target ROAS as our bid strategy. Now coming to the third PMax campaign, this will be our PMax campaign will be for products that are not performing, and for this group of uh, products, right? For this campaign, what we will do is we will keep our ROAS higher than other campaigns. Let's say if our PMax bestseller ROAS is at 300%, for an example. So for a non-performing product, we can keep it as high as 400 or 450 or even 500. right? Because what we have to do is we have to make sure from our non performing products, we want our CPA as low as possible. We are not looking for conversions, for from this campaign. We just want good ROAS, right? And also, because why you will say that why do we need to have a non-performing product campaign? Why can we just eliminate this campaign and not create any? Because you will see that in many cases the client will tell you to that they have inventory of these products that they are not able to sell, and they want to sell it because inventory also cost the client. That's why you may have to create a non-performing product campaign as well. And this you can create without asset or with asset. That is up to you, because you know the goal, what the goal is. And if you create the campaign with assets and put the higher bids, then it will only deliver your ads on display placement. It won't even deliver your ads on search placements. So I would recommend to create this campaign without any assets, and putting a bid high, accordingly high, so that if it spends and if it shows your product, it only does that because it believes that okay, there is a chance to get a conversions, right? So these are the PMax that you can create. And then other than these, you can create a search campaign. And the search campaign you will create here is not a generic search campaign, but on the converted terms, right? Since if you see it is an account which has some data, so you will have some data on keywords as well. There will be some keywords that you will see that okay, these are the keywords from where I get most of the conversions, right? So you will add those keywords in these campaigns. Keep a good ROAS target for this campaign as well, because these are the keywords that are working. So you don't want to overspend or overbid on these keywords, right? So you want good result from this campaign, so you have to keep the ROAS bids accordingly. Like if your as per your 30-day ROAS, if it is at 600, then you can put, for this search campaign you can put your ROAS as 550 or 500, right? So, and also just one more thing, only the exact match keywords you will be using in this campaign, and not any broad or phrase match keyword, right? Now, after that, you will create a DSA campaign. DSA campaign you can ignore if your website is, a small web, it is a small website, not a lot of many web pages. But if it is a big website with multiple landing pages, multiple product pages, then you can create a DSA campaign as well. Why I am recommending you to create a DSA campaign is, once you create a DSA campaign, it will allow you to find new keywords that are converting, right? Let's say you are just targeting converted search terms here, but what about the new search term from where you like, because this is the way you will be able to scale, right? So in that scenario, DSA comes into the picture. So what you will do is you will create a DSA campaign to find new keywords, and as soon as you will get those new keywords from your DSA campaigns, you can just add them as a negative under your DSA campaign, and shift those keywords into your search converted terms campaign, right? And then you will have a brand campaign with your brand name as an exact phrase or word, however you like it. With this, will leave up to you, whatever the bidding strategy you will use over here, because this is something which will gonna work only because it's a brand campaign. So not much challenges on that. Now we will talk about the third scenario, which is when your account is mature enough, it has good amount of data and everything, and now you are looking towards scale. So again, our PMax campaign will remain as it is. We will have our one PMax campaign which will be for bestsellers, and again with assets. You know the logic, because the account is mature enough, and even if our ads gets delivered on display placement, it will be only retargeting. So we will get good results if we sorry, if we use it with assets also. So one campaign will be for Performance Max bestsellers with assets. The second campaign will be for PMax, again non-click products with assets. And the third campaign is for non-performing product again, right? So PMax structure will be almost similar to what we have done in the in the intermediate account. Now the search, the DSP we have already discussed, and the brand we have already discussed. So these six campaigns will keep same as kind of same as we have used in intermediate account. Now our two key campaigns once our account is mature will be discovery, shorts, and YouTube sales. So once your account have enough data and now you are looking towards scale, right? So what you can do is you can create a discovery campaign on shorts only. I have seen good results for my e-commerce clients for why after running shorts ads. It gives you, it is a good placement, and it helps you build your audience. So if you are open to try shorts, you can definitely create a discovery shorts campaign and you will have good results. And just make sure to always optimize your campaigns towards sales and not on any other goal. If you don't think that if it is a shorts campaign, you should create awareness campaign and then you will retarget them on later stages with sales campaign. That is never gonna work, trust me. So from the start, from the initial phase, what you have to do is you have to create a shorts campaign under the discovery and optimize it for sales only. And the same goes for YouTube as well. Once you have a matured account with enough data, you can also test on YouTube. It will also help you in scale. And again, one of the most important thing, you don't have to create awareness or a awareness campaign for YouTube, right? Considering it is a YouTube channel, you might think that okay, I will again use it for awareness and then will retarget those people. But trust me, this won't work. You have to create a sales campaign only for YouTube as well. Okay. So yes, this is it, guys. This is the structure that I wanted to share with you, and I think this will be helpful for you as per your account. And if you will use the same structure, you will have the best possible results, possible result that you can achieve for your client. So I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care and bye bye.